Bienvenidos. Soy la Bruja Espinada and I am here with your message of the week. So let's get started. Now, I'm letting you know right now my sage is going all crazy and I usually just do it to clear the space. But with what just popped out in this reading, let's get to it. Now, when asked what is needed this week, what came out was the Four of Elixirs, the Seven of Blades, and the Five of Blades. What have you been going through is my question, because hot damn, I do not envy anything you've been going through. If there's any obstacles, like we've all been through it, right? But this shows that you've been through something. Now, when it comes to the Four of Elixirs, when it's asked, in comparison to what is needed, you need to dust yourself off and keep moving. That's what the Four of Elixirs is saying. If you look at the card closely, the elixir bottles that are shown are arsenic, morphine, heroin, cyanide. What you've been through has been very painful. It's been very tough. It's been a lot to deal with. But what it's telling you is that it's time to let go. It's time to not necessarily avoid anything, but it's time to start letting yourself numb the pain. And by doing that is you got to kill off what's killing you. Got to kill it before it kills you. It's time to let that shit go. Cut that bullshit out. It's not serving you anymore. And that's what this is telling you. So what is needed is dusting yourself off and starting to move on. When compared to the Seven of Blades is telling you that you've been through bullshit. People have put you through bullshit, whoever it is, whether it's been a business partner, a romantic partner, family, friends, whatever the situation is that you've been through. Some people have put you through the ringer. It's not by your own accord, or maybe you chose to work with someone, be with someone, deal with someone that was not benefiting you, and they've either tricked you, there's been a bunch of bullshit. They've put you through bullshit. But despite how badly you may feel from the situation, whether it's because you feel like you're a fool, whether it's because you feel like, how could I be so dumb? I can't believe I did this. It's time to put your pride aside. You need to get over it. And by getting over it, you got to put that pride aside. Okay, it happened. Ya pasó. Suelta la cosa. Let it go. It's time to keep moving on. And if you hold on to that baggage, you're just going to keep stabbing yourself in the damn foot. It's not going to serve you anymore. Along with the Five of Blades. The Five of Blades has a lot to do with conflict. So, despite all the conflicts that you've been dealing with, all the issues, the obstacles, one of the key things that this tells you is you need to lead by example, regardless of how much anger you feel, how much resentment you feel, how much pain you feel from all these blades. Ugh, a shitload of blades. Come on, guys. It's telling you that you need to lead by example by putting your pride aside, letting that shit go, and moving on. Now, how to get what is needed? What came out was the Six of Elixirs, the King of Rods, and the Magician. Now, all this looks pretty bad, sounds pretty bad, right? But there's an upside to this. So with the Six of Elixirs, what this is telling you is that you can't stay in the past. You can't stay focusing on what no longer serves you. All this bullshit, dust yourself off, keep moving on. It's been a lot of bullshit that you've been through, but you know what? The only way to get rid of the pain is to start letting it go. It's all right there's no problems with thinking on it when it comes to moving on, because what you will no longer tolerate, learning what your boundaries are, learning how to avoid that situation in the future, or how to better maneuver away from something that you've been through, past obstacles, past people. But don't stay there too long. The past is behind you. You got to keep moving forward. So you got to look straight and put your foot forward, not backward. So that's what that is telling you. When the King of Rods comes out, it's telling you that what you need to do in order to stop living in the past, dust yourself off and keep moving, putting your pride aside, leading by example, is taking the King's method, in which you have to begin to utilize your strengths, your passions, and your cunning. So that's part of this. People's trickery, people's bullshit. When it comes to learning from the past, getting over it, you use your cunning. You start using what you've learned in order to start moving forward. Now you know what path not to take. Now you know what not to let yourself deal with. You're now in the position of what a king would do. How are you going to use your mind to overcome that bullshit and to get on top? Because see, the skull's up here. Got to start using your brain. Not that you haven't before, but really, really start trying to apply your strength, especially when it comes to maintaining boundaries, setting boundaries, and the way that you want to be treated, the way that you want to be respected, the way you want to be listened to. That takes strength, that takes passion, that takes courage, especially when it's moving forward. What's going to drive you is your passion. Now, along with that, the Magician came out. The Magician is all about manifestation. You're trying to get to this higher level. You got to manifest it. And the way that you're going to manifest it is focusing your energy on letting go of what no longer serves you and applying your confidence. You need to apply that confidence in letting go and moving forward, dusting yourself off. It takes a lot of courage to keep moving from moving away from all this bullshit. It takes courage, it takes strength, and that's what the King is telling you. But the Magician is telling you need to start focusing all that energy of strength and confidence. You need to channel it in order to succeed, to manifest what it is that you want, what you deserve, which isn't this bullshit. So quit living in the bullshit if you don't want to be in bullshit. You want to be a king don't live in shit. So dust yourself off. Be confident enough to manifest and channel that and focus your energy. There ain't no living in the past, sweetie pie. It's about moving forward. Now, what is needed to be given by the Watcher, which is you? What came out were some of the most positive freaking cards. The Sun and Strength. The Sun is always about happiness. It's always about good things. But when it comes to what is being asked of you to give in order to be that king, in order to start manifesting what you deserve and move away from all this other bullshit, it's telling you that you need to be positive. And I'm not saying like, oh, yay, and ignoring the fact that bad shit happens. Obviously, it happens. It happens to everybody. But channeling and focusing that energy of positivity, you can manifest what it is that you want with that strength. So you need to start being positive and share it with others, because you're not the only one that's been through shit. We've all been through shit, and that's what this is reminding you. We've all been through shit. So, and I do it all the time. I will boost my friends up like it's nobody's business, but when it comes to myself, I don't have that same positivity. That's not how it works though. When you want to manifest it, you got to manifest it not only for yourself, you got to manifest it for others, but especially for yourself. Along with that is the strength card. The strength card is telling you you need to give yourself that boost of confidence. You need to give yourself that courage. This is all about courage and manifesting and focusing, confidence. Honestly, keywords are confidence, focused energy, channeling, manifesting, happiness, positivity. Good things will come to you if you want them. But you can't just sit there wallowing in your self-pity party. It ain't gonna fucking take you anywhere. Gotta get out of that pity pond and start striving for that sun, that king position. And it's only gonna happen if you dust yourself off and keep moving forward. Having that strength, that confidence, it's all in you. You just gotta manifest it. Now, when asked of the Memento Mori Oracle what the lesson was, what came out was a syringe. The syringe talks about lots of different things, but the key words or the key phrases when it comes to the syringe is like addiction. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to do with drugs, but people tend to be addicted to self-pity, wallowing in the past, living in that pain and not letting it go. It's not going to help you. You need to let that go. That's the lesson. Let go of what no longer serves you. But syringe also just doesn't have to do with drugs. It doesn't have to do with addictions. It doesn't have to do with bad habits. Because you have to overcome your bad habits. That's what another thing with the strength card is telling you. And in combination with everything, you need to start letting bad habits go. This is all about giving and receiving. Remember, in order to receive positivity, you need to give positivity, giving and receiving. But also has to do with healing and protecting yourself from ailments. Start taking those steps and letting go of what no longer serves you, letting go of the past in order to move towards all these good things that are just awaiting you if you heal yourself. Start healing yourself. Now, when asked of the Enchanted Blossoms Oracle, what the message is for you this week, what came out was protection. Protection. Start protecting yourself, dude. Come on. Now, the message here, and it talks about the eucalyptus. So right now, if you have access to eucalyptus, surround yourself with the eucalyptus, the scent of eucalyptus leaves, decorate with them. They're beautiful. But the message is that this card wants you to know that you are protected. Your ideas and beliefs are sheltered and safe. You can move forward knowing that if you falter or fall, there is a soft place to land and, if needed, a comfortable place to heal until you're ready to take flight once more. It's a right to kind of think about what you've been through in order to start moving on. This card is also reminding you to be a safe place for others and a harbor for them to come to land. Be the person your tribe feels comfortable coming to when they are in need, and offer shelter to others so that they may heal. Be the protector and the protected. Where are you at? Oh, here it is. That is that positivity. When you feel negative and people offer words of positivity to you, that helps you, even if just a little. Come on, guys. I don't ever make this shit up. This is just what comes out. This is a pretty intense reading, but it's very good overall. And I sincerely hope that this will help you guys. But gotta let go of that bullshit. Dust yourself off and keep moving. That's the message of the week. I hope that helps, and I'll see you guys next week.